I think it's bounce back day here for Masahiro Tanaka and Carlos Carrasco. Both of them got rocked their last starts as major league pitchers. And I look for them both to have really good starts today, though. Odds makers have the total in this game between Cleveland and New York at 8.5, 8 to 8.5 at some place. A little bit higher juice on the 8.5. That's where I'm going to make my play at minus 115 at the under the 8.5 here. I think both these guys are going to come out. Really good spot for them to bounce back against both these teams. It should be a little bit lower than most people anticipate. Let's go ahead. Let's start breaking this one down here. We got Carrasco. Did not have a good game his last appearance. In that appearance, he allowed 8 earned runs off of 9 hits along with 2 home runs. That was just in 3 innings against the Twins. It happens. And the Twins have been one of the hotter hitting teams in baseball over about the last 10 games here. So going to give him a flyer on that. You look at his other 9 starts out of those last 10, he's allowed a total of 12 earned runs away from Cleveland. No problem. 1.72 ERA, batters hitting about 177 against him. So he's been really tough this year. He just had that one bad game, but look for him to bounce back today against the Yankees. At the plate, Cleveland, very good offensive team, and they've been scoring at a pretty decent clip, so hats off to them. They're going to be really tough, I think, come playoff time. However, just like we had Kansas City versus Toronto yesterday because that home and away disparity, same thing lies true for the Cleveland Indians as their home numbers or their away numbers are quite different than their home numbers, where at home they're scoring well over 5 runs per game, but on the road that drops to 4.36. That ranks them 18th as far as road scoring teams in Major League Baseball. Masahiro Tanaka gets a start for the Yankees, and he also had a really bad start. Let's take a look at that. He allowed 6 earned runs off of 8 hits, also along with 2 home runs in just 6 innings. That was against the Mets, so that's not like him. Now, his ERA actually in Yankee Stadium is not as good on the road, but 3 years prior to this season, the 3 seasons prior to this season, you're talking about a guy with an ERA under 3 in Yankee Stadium with batters hitting about 215 against him. He still has good stuff. He's still been pretty solid. He's got knocked around a little bit more this year than he's used to, but he's still a quality pitcher, and I really believe he can keep Cleveland to a respectable number. Offensively, the Yankees still one of the poorest in baseball, 28th in OPS. They're 22nd not batting average, runs per game. They're 19th in batting average, hitting 250. But you look at their last 10 games, except for one offensive explosion in the first game of this series, no less. And those other 9 games are averaging 3 runs per contest. So I don't expect them to score a lot off Carrasco. I expect Tanaka to do his job against the Indians. And I'm going to back under the total here of the 8.5. That's my MLB pick. And I wish you luck on your picks today.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.